NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, has a storied history that began in the late 1950s during a period of intense competition between the United States and the Soviet Union known as the space race. Founded on July 29, 1958, by President Dwight D. Eisenhower, NASA was created in response to the Soviet Union's successful launch of Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, in 1957. This event spurred the U.S. to intensify its efforts in space exploration. NASA's early years were marked by the Mercury and Gemini programs, which laid the groundwork for the more ambitious Apollo missions. The goal of these early programs was to demonstrate that humans could survive and work in space. The Mercury program, launched in 1958, achieved the first American manned spaceflight in 1961 when astronaut Alan Shepard went to space. This was followed by the Gemini program, which focused on developing space travel techniques to support the Apollo missions, such as spacewalks and orbital rendezvous. The pinnacle of NASA's achievements came with the Apollo program, which began in 1961 and led to the historic moon landing on July 20, 1969. Apollo 11, commanded by Neil Armstrong, successfully landed astronauts on the lunar surface, a monumental achievement in human history. Armstrong's words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," became iconic. After the success of Apollo, NASA shifted its focus to new frontiers. The Skylab program in the early 1970s tested long-duration human spaceflight, and the Apollo-Soyuz test project in 1975 marked the first international human spaceflight mission, a symbol of detente during the Cold War. The Space Shuttle program, initiated in the 1970s, represented a new era in space exploration. The shuttle was designed as a reusable spacecraft capable of multiple missions. The first shuttle, Columbia, launched in 1981. Over the next 30 years, the shuttle program conducted 135 missions, deploying satellites, conducting scientific research, and building the International Space Station, ISS. However, the program also faced tragic setbacks, including the Challenger disaster in 1986 and the Columbia disaster in 2003. NASA's focus expanded beyond human spaceflight with numerous robotic missions that have transformed our understanding of the solar system. The Voyager spacecraft, launched in 1977, are now the farthest human-made objects from Earth, sending back valuable data from the outer reaches of the solar system. The Mars rovers, including Spirit, Opportunity, and Curiosity, have provided detailed insights into the Martian surface, paving the way for potential future human exploration. In the 21st century, NASA has continued to innovate with new programs like the Artemis mission, which aims to return humans to the Moon and eventually to Mars. The agency is also exploring deep space with missions like the James Webb Space Telescope, set to expand our understanding of the universe. NASA's legacy is one of exploration, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge, inspiring generations to look to the stars and dream of what lies beyond.